Welcome to Horror Haven. Tonight's tale is The Whispers of Abandoned Walls. Imagine a place long forgotten, a decaying mansion hidden at the edge of a dense forest. Its broken windows and crumbling facade hide decades of secrets and sorrow. I invite you to journey with me as we uncover a mystery that time itself seems to have left behind. The night is heavy with fog, and the chill in the air carries echoes of voices that shouldn't be heard. This is not a tale for the faint of heart. Listen closely, for the walls have stories to tell. I arrived just as dusk surrendered to darkness. The mansion, known by locals as Blackwood House, stood silent against the starless sky. Its weathered stone and twisted iron gates bore the scars of time and neglect. As I pushed open the creaking door, a musty, forgotten scent filled my lungs. Every step I took on the warped wooden floorboards seemed to awaken memories of a bygone era. With only the beam of my flashlight to guide me, I entered deeper, drawn by an inexplicable pull. A murmur beneath the silence. In the vast empty foyer, the only sounds were the slow drip of water and the whisper of my own footsteps. But then, amidst the oppressive quiet, I heard it. A soft murmur, like a distant conversation, carried on a broken wind. At first, I thought it was the wind through shattered glass, but as I listened, the voices grew clearer, a faint, disjointed chorus coming from the very walls around me. They spoke in hushed tones, as if reluctant to share their secret. I strained to catch a word, yet all I could discern was an endless lament of sorrow and regret. I traced the voices to a long corridor lined with peeling wallpaper and crumbling plaster. Each step revealed more details, faded portraits with eyes that seemed to follow, and scratches on the walls that hinted at desperate attempts to record the past. I recalled local legends, the tale of a family lost to tragedy, of whispered confessions and hidden scandals. It was said that the house had witnessed a sorrowful history, a life cut short, and secrets too terrible to be spoken aloud. The whispers grew in intensity, as if the walls themselves were mourning. Moving deeper into the mansion, I entered a grand parlor once filled with laughter and light. Now only shadow and silence reigned. In one corner, I discovered a small, dust-covered journal resting upon a broken table. Flipping through its brittle pages, I read fragmented entries of despair, a record of forbidden love, betrayal, and an ominous curse. The scribbled words spoke of a night when the walls began to whisper, sharing the dark truths of those who had once lived here. Every line deepened the sense of dread that wrapped around my heart. As I read the journal, the whispers grew louder, swirling around me like a cold, unseen presence. It was no longer a distant murmur, but an urgent plea echoing from every decaying wall. I stepped away, trying to shake the feeling of being watched. Yet every surface, be it a cracked mirror or a warped door, seemed to hold a pair of unseen eyes. The air was thick with anticipation, and a cold sweat gathered on my skin as I realized these voices were not mere echoes of the past. They were alive. Compelled by a mixture of terror and curiosity, I followed the voices down a narrow passage. Behind a partially collapsed wall, I discovered a hidden door. It creaked open to reveal a secret room untouched by time. Inside, relics of a lost era lay scattered. A broken music box, faded letters, and a tattered photograph of a smiling family now shrouded in sorrow. On the wall, faint markings were etched into the plaster, a desperate record of a final plea for redemption. The whispers here were almost desperate, as if pleading for forgiveness or warning of an impending doom. The air in the secret room turned icy. In that moment, the whispers converged into a single, anguished cry. I could sense a presence, heavy and sorrowful, hovering near me. Images flashed behind my closed eyes, a family in anguish, a betrayal that led to an unending curse, and a night when the mansion became a tomb of secrets. The voice, full of regret and pain, seemed to speak directly into my mind. Remember us. Do not forget. I stood frozen, caught between the desire to flee and the compulsion to listen as the spectral presence grew stronger and the room seemed to pulse with the echoes of lost souls. With my heart pounding, I realized that the mansion was not a place for the living. The whispers, once mournful, now carried an edge of menace. Every step I took toward the exit was accompanied by the sound of desperate pleading and sorrowful warnings. The floor groaned underfoot as if protesting my departure. I raced down the corridor, the walls echoing my panicked footsteps along with the relentless chorus of voices. Shadows danced along the broken plaster, and the air seemed to constrict, urging me to run faster. The voices grew into a cacophony, each one a fragment of a life lost, begging me to remember, to understand, and to never return. Bursting through the front door into the cold night air, I dared a final glance back. The mansion loomed silently, its broken facade concealing a tempest of memories and sorrowful cries. Even as I fled, the whispers followed, a relentless murmur in the back of my mind. Now, as I recount this tale to you, remember that some walls hold more than just decay and dust. They guard the echoes of a forgotten past and the restless spirits of those who suffered in silence. The whispers of abandoned walls are a reminder that even in neglect, memories can persist, and the past is never truly laid to rest. Thank you for listening to this tale from Horror Haven. Until next time, may the night be kind, and may you never hear the secrets whispered by abandoned walls. If you felt the chill of these haunted walls, if the echoes of the past sent shivers down your spine, then please show your support. Hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it with fellow lovers of the macabre. Your support helps us keep the stories alive.